Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you can hear me more than just fine. Oh, you can hear me more than. You can hear me just fine. You can hear me just fine. Mm. 1, 2, 3. Mm. 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 No. First. Mm. Okay. Okay. Mm. Mm. Let's have to wait till the song is over. Just gotta wait until. Uh, Hmm. Hmm. Or do you- hmm. 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 The weekend will come. Turn things up. The cat will fall. Anointing. Hmm. Hmm. Hi, and we're live. Welcome to the. Okay, let me just mute this phone here. But hello, and welcome to a very special edition of the pre-weekend kickoff. Thank you very much for listening. And as you can see, I'm not in my usual upstairs studio. I'm located actually down in my backyard area. And actually, uh, what we have here is what we have going on this weekend, including tonight, starting off tonight, is the annual Seneca River Days. It's an event that takes place usually around this time. It's an annual celebration that celebrates summer. It's a rodeo. It's not a rodeo, but it is an event put on by a local organization called the Rotary. Usually, before a few years back, it was actually held in July, the weekend after the 4th of July, thereabouts. But then they decided to move it to June. And it used to be held in the park right behind me, Mercer Park. But as you can see now, It's being held over at Paper Mill Island, which is home to the amphitheater. You're probably hearing the music behind me, or the music in the background. We have a band playing. I believe that band's name is Jerk Road Ruckus. We just had the Baldwinsville Pep Band perform for about an hour. That was an awesome concert, and I am super glad that we have that going on. Or every time I see them perform, every time I listen to them perform, they are a treat to listen to, and uh, they are a treat to listen to. I'm sorry, they do perform a lot of great music. As a member of the former member of the marching band, I am jealous that this has actually happened, or that this pep band exists, because I was if I was still in school when the pep band existed under the direction of Casey Vanderstow, I would have had an awesome time. And this and what he's doing now, he's doing a lot of great things for the students. I think later this year, around the 4th of July time, the Baldwinson Marching Band will be performing in the Independence Day parade down in Philadelphia. As you know, they recently marched in the Rose Parade in January of 2020, and so he's uh, KC is providing a lot of awesome opportunities for the current band students, and uh, I'm jealous at times of what he's able to do. Other things that we need to, what we will cover here on the show is how things are going with my H2 IT services business, as well as I want to play games and playing cards. For those of you who knew me back in the 2000s, or 1999, I created a very simplistic playing card game I'd like to try to play tonight using an online playing card platform. And we have some great music. If there's anything that you want to talk, oh yes, then of course we're going to talk a little bit about the family reunion. Uh, if you're members of the family here, I need for you to think of interesting facts and trivia that you think would make good trivia questions for our family reunion. At our upcoming family reunion at the end of the month in early July, I will be emceeing a trivia game, and Laura, the organizer of this event, says that most of the questions have come from the older generation, but I need to come up with facts and figures about other people, uh, people my age in the family, or the younger generation. So if you can think of any, please let me know. I'll share what I've already come up with, and we can exchange stories. And then of course we'll get a live view of uh, what's going on around here. Let me quickly switch over to the mobile camera, and I will give you a quick tour, or a live look at what's going on over at Paper Mill Island, since you can't see it from here. So bear with me in a minute. Yep, so this is Paper Mill Island. I don't know how much you can actually see, but it's good to see live action. It's good to see Paper Mill Island actually being utilized for an event. The past 2 years, it's been relatively quiet, except for the summer of last year, where they were actually able to do a Seneca River Days event and actually have live music. They're planning a lot more. Actually, we have, I don't know if you know this, but I recently found out that the alternative rock band Milky Chance uh, is actually, they're actually performing here at the island next weekend. That should be an awesome time. I only know one of their songs that I heard on a radio station named 95X. So, as you can see, people are already making their way down to Mercer Park to watch the fireworks tonight, which go off at about 9:30. So that's the main reason why I decided to do the show a half hour earlier. As you can see over in the far distance, where that box truck is, that's where they're shooting off the fireworks. They always shoot off the fireworks from the cemetery, so that the fireworks go over the river instead of over the land, which is obviously uh, for safety reason. It poses a less dangerous risk for fireworks that go over the land. So there you can see the island, or at least the amphitheater, and it should be a fun time had by all. And again, this is only day one. This is night one of the events. Tomorrow they're also going to have other types of. They're going to have a family festival, what normally would take place over at Mercer Park, and just usually what they would have over at Mercer Park is lots of craft booths, food booths, shows. They actually had a water ski show here once upon a time, as well as the anything that floats race, which is very interesting. It's an interesting concept. I believe it. Oh, I'm sorry that you weren't able to see. I'm sorry that you weren't able to see. Oh, okay. So, Janet just told me that you're having technical issues. Uh, that's 1 hour no sound. Uh, that that video was actually supposed to be muting the other player because we were running two players to operate the sound. So you're not supposed to see. You're supposed to see my live picture. If you are able to see my live picture, please let me know. Otherwise, please let me know what you do see so I can try to fix it. So before we go any further, let me know in the live chat. Do you see my live feed or do you see something else? Because if you see something other than my live feed, then something is wrong, and we got to fix it. And I must have been I've been yapping on for nothing. So please stand by. We'll go back to the music to see if we can figure this out. Uh, I can hear you.
And when I go actual, I
Testing. Hmm. You can hear. I can hear you, just can't see. Mm, 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 mm. shut up. Cisco. Okay, we're back. This is a video check. And testing. Apparently the camera's not working for some of you. And I can see that. And I have no idea. I probably know why. And I'm logged on as a test listener. As you can see, probably the camera's not being selected appropriately or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm able to see myself here from what I can tell. But please let me know in the chat. And I apologize if you are having these technical difficulties. If you can see me, let me know. If you can hear me, let me know in the chat. And I may have to switch to another audio source. Okay. You can see. Good. You can see. At least that's good. You can see my video screen. And you can hear me. Okay, we'll just keep it at this for now. At least it's working to some. It is working to some degree. On with the show. Since Matt is on here, I do want to let you all know that tomorrow is his birthday, uh, June 11th, and we are going to see a Syracuse Mets baseball game. Hoping for good weather. The weather forecast is promising. I've only seen a chance of a passing shower or a thunderstorm, but other than that, looks like a good day to see a baseball game. Hopefully the team wins because we have not. The Syracuse Mets have not been doing very well, at least last season when we went them. So, I mean, the last time that we went to see the Syracuse Mets play, they lost. And so I just hope that we're able to go to a game where they win. From what I've heard Matt say, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, the Syracuse Mets have been playing their games better. They've won more games this season thus far as opposed to last season. And I know that the opposing team that Syracuse playing tomorrow is the AAA affiliate of the New York Yankees, the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. And since Matt is a Yankee fan, this is an opportunity for him at least to it's an opportunity for him to support the Yankees and also the Mets. So I'm looking forward to that. Last weekend. We actually went to see a band by the name of Bastille perform at the Del Lago Resort and Casino. That was a lot of fun, and I actually got into tears when they actually played their biggest hit. And so what I'd like to do is share. I don't even know if I have that. Just share a clip, a very small clip of. As soon as I can get into the iCloud, I'm gonna try and share a Snoop 45360. I'm gonna share a quick clip of the concert last weekend, last Saturday, and that also happened at the same time that Paul McCartney was playing the JMA wireless dome, formerly known as the Carrier Dome. Let me just go on here for. Should have done this before, and we're at 44 minutes. Okay. Let's see if I can share my screen. Share system audio. Message. Okay. Let's see what we got here. This is a small clip.
You got this, guys.
Best you can't really see, but this venue was a pretty big venue.
Let's pretend the last 5 minutes didn't happen.
Sorry for that being that silent. I tried to get to So the name of that song, actually, if you don't know what it is it's actually called Pompeii. It's actually called Pompeii. This was at the Bastille concert that we saw last week that you won tickets to. It may be hard to tell from that particular angle. It may be hard to tell from that particular video, but that was from last weekend's Bastille concert that we went to together and had a lot of fun at. I was originally going to work the Paul McCartney concert. I usually do concessions, but because Matt convinced me so much that this was going to be the opportunity of a lifetime, of the other opportunities to go and to do other things. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity uh, to go to see Bastille live. I actually changed plans and went with Matt, so this was actually a lot. That was actually a lot of fun. So, and as you can hear, we have more music coming from the band playing out on Paper Mill Island. Dirt Road Ruckus, and any minute now I would imagine we will see people walking down the sidewalk behind me getting ready to go to Mercer Park and see the fireworks. So stay tuned. We'll be back. And I forgot to mention, no, never mind. Later in the show, I'm going to do the mashup of the week. But when we come back from the music, I do want to ask for some fun memories, or at least facts that we can share from our generation that would make good trivia questions for the family reunion. So please stay tuned and don't miss a minute. Okay. Still. Testing. Testing. And live session. Oh, good. Mm. 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 We don't make a fixed up form of the correct. Mm. Oh, I like it. Oh, oh, so down. 2009. 2009. Well, what you stop? Stop forwarding that crap to me. What is that you say anymore? I mean, that crap to me. Listen, I bumped my head with the Rochester without my head really hard to give me a hard action to protect my head. And said, The Neiman Marcus. They're currently for Janet Elizabeth. Jill. Holy crap! Perfect. I was driving 30 and begin spot break control. I was for end spot break. Oh, 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 oh. Spot the Seneca days. For And contrary to what that thing just said, we're not going back to the music. We're going back to me. We're going back to the live show, and Mom is signed on just in time. As you can see, I'm coming to you live from the Seneca River days, and it's time to get into some memories and facts that we can use for the family reunion. And actually, in the chat, Elizabeth had one of them just started wanting we want to focus on not only us, the younger generation, but we want to focus on our interactions with the rest of the family. One of them includes uh, our time with Grandma No Bumps. And I feel like, Matt, I'm sorry that you're going to be put out of this. You feel you may feel like you're excluded from the conversation, and I apologize for that. I'll try to include you as much as I can. We had a grandma, essentially Mom's mom, whose name is Arlene, and we called her Grandma No Bumps, and I'll tell you the story behind that right now. So, back when we were living in Rochester, I think I was at least 1, 2, or 3, and I hit my head on something. I don't know exactly what, but our grandmother uh, brought me a hard hat to put on, and she said no more bumps to protect my head from uh, further injury. And ever since then, the name stuck. On an unrelated or a slightly unrelated note, another one of our grandparents, Dad's mom, actually had another nickname. We called her Grandma Lolly because that was another story. She would bring us these pumpkin lights that I thought was fruit, or I licked the pumpkin flashlight, and she said it's not a lolly, so that's where that came. That's where that came about. Other memories that I can remember with Grandma No Bumps later on in life. Uh, one being, let me just think about this for a minute. Okay, I have a good one. This was much later in life, almost towards the end of her life. She and I at least had a vast knowledge of getting around the city of Syracuse, and we would try to figure out. Uh, I think we would try to outsmart each other as to how to the best route to get around the city of Syracuse, and and such. But overall, uh, Aunt Janet actually told me this story yesterday as we were thinking about uh, facts to go along. If I remember correctly, Aunt Janet told me, and I have some vague recollection of this too. When Elizabeth was very, very young, and she would have to stay at my grandma's house with me over in Liverpool, she had separation anxiety because Elizabeth and Mom were attached at the hip, and whenever Mom left Elizabeth with Grandma Notebooks or anybody, she would start to panic and would do everything that she could to uh, either get Mom to come back. And I actually have another story that's kind of related to that, but it's not quite. I remember back in the summer of 1999, we actually went up to Selkirk Shores State Park to camp up there. It was either Rachel or Elizabeth who was very upset because Dad couldn't join us because we left without him. Oh yes, another another very over from the Vikings. So actually, I'll explain that. That's another fun story. We live in a community that's near Wegmans, and our grandmother came up with the song that went Wegmans, Wegmans, here we come, right back where we started from. But the lyrics actually go, cookies, cookies, you make the best. Mommies, daddies, give them a rest. Those were the actual lyrics. And I actually thought of that when I was visiting the Wegmans on Route 57 earlier this week. That song just popped into my memory, and I couldn't believe I could still remember that. But enough about me sharing memories. What are the the other memory I want to have is not necessarily with Grandma Novums, but also with some of our cousins, actually. Rita and Joe, nephews, girls, Michelle, Melissa, and Jody. I remember we would go over to their house all the time for what is either birthday parties or communion events or what have you. And I can remember somebody made this dip with the pumpernickel bread, and also I can remember their house being next to a series of power lines, and then of course there was a time where we stopped going over there, and well, because the kids grew up. But those are a few examples of memories that I can remember. Enough for me talking. If you have any more uh, family memories that appeal to the younger generation, please let me know here in the chat. And what I mean by the younger generation is our interactions with people, our memories that you have, memories that we had with, for example, grandma loved ones, but also interactions that the three of us had with our cousins around the same age. In the meantime, we're going to take one last music break, and then we're going to come back. No mashup of the week this week because we're running out of time, and I'm running out of battery, and I got to get ready for the fireworks. Thank you, Rachel. You just tuned on. We're we were just sharing memories from uh, us and Graham and No Bumps. We're going to take a quick break, so just hold on, and then we will come back in about, let's say, 10 minutes to close out the show. So stand by and stay tuned. Next item.
You gotta be good.
Okay. This line. So, I got a result.